Number 2, in a factory that produces wire, a spooling machine is programmed to put 3,250 feet of wire on each spool. The company ran the machine multiple times and recorded how much wire was actually on each spool. And they found the mean was 3290 with a standard deviation of 30 feet. So then they did a sample of 400 to see how their numbers were. So let's make our normal distribution. So the mean is the middle. That's 3290. And then our standard deviation's 30. So that means we're going to add 30 and subtract 30 as we move along. So 3290 plus 30 and 3290 minus 30. So 3260 to 3320. And that's within one standard deviation. So that's 68% of the data. Then we'll keep going. So 2 standard deviations, and it's the same thing. We add 30, so 3350, and subtract 30, so 3230. And then one more time is the full graph that we like to look at. So add 30, subtract 30. Okay. Now let's look at what it's asking. How many spools from the sample of 400 have more than 3320 feet of wire? So we're looking at this part of the graph. And that's 16%. We get that by taking the whole thing is 100%, and half of it is 50%. So we take off the half. And then this piece right here is 34%. So when we take all that off, 100 minus 50 minus 34 is 16. So this chunk is 16% more than 3320. So 16% of 400. Which is 64. So 64 spools. Okay. How many spools from the sample of 400 have between 3230 and 3350? Oh, so those are our green ones. And that's our second standard deviation away. So that's 95% of the data is between those two numbers. So we want 95% of 400, which is going to be most of it. 380. So 64 and 380.